All right, everyone, Supreme Tommy over here. So we are finally going over the Christmas week's banner and then warfare event over here. So start things up with the warfare event. We have a pretty patriotic unit, if you will, in terms of what this unit is. This is the entry gray RA-72 American version. So literally the title is called the Waving Stars and Stripes. So a pretty patriotic title. So I guess do let me know how do you guys feel about releasing like an exclusive US version of the RA-72. Do keep that in mind in terms of this RA-72. They actually did feature a one frame of of this more or less in like structured format because they were having like what is it, the US World Championships, so that's why they more or less have the American version of it, I guess. So do let me know, do you guys wish you guys that they would make it for like, let's say, for every country, right? As well, I feel like they should eventually do that, not just make it like a US exclusive in a way, but that is what we are going to be getting for a welfare unit. So I just want to quickly see what kind of parts we are going to be getting over here real quick. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty much the same thing as we would have gone for the other version of it. So what do they actually call it? I don't even see it down. No, I don't. Yeah, where where's it at? Do they just call it? Hello? Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. The Gundam American type right there. So it's pretty much the same structure all around. Fire parts for the Gundam, and then we have the beam saber, beam rifle, as well as a shield. Okay, this time around we are going to be getting a shield. I'm surprised they didn't call it the entry grade, just like this one over here. This one they literally call it the EG for the entry grade right there. But all right. But in terms of what we are going to be getting for a Christmas banner, oh gosh. Right here, so this is our Christmas capsule banner over here. So do let me know, how do you guys feel about this unit itself right here. So this unit right here is called the second V. So it's literally, you can say 1.5 of Victory Gundam. So like literally the middle version before it gave development to the Victory 2. So this is literally a unit I have no idea what it is about. So in terms of the part that we are expecting to get, there is going to be 9 parts to be getting. I don't know, like, right, I'm just going over this unit right now. I don't know if they would drop, if they'll drop anything extra on that Thursday night like they usually do. If they do, I feel like it's gonna be like a very surprise banner, if I have to say. So if you ask me right now, should I summon on this initial banner or should I wait until Thursday? I think the easiest question is say just wait until Thursday, just to be on the safe side, because like they can title this like a Christmas banner, but they can definitely drop us like a surprise banner they like they always have. But in terms of the second V over here, we are going to be getting 9 parts. So you have the Gundam Soap, you have a beam saber, and then you have an 8 armed beam saber. Okay, that sounds a little bit OP, I guess. You are going to be getting a beam rifle as well as a mega beam cannon. So wow, this one is definitely going to be packing a lot of powerhouse, a lot of utility, if you will, over here. So now let me actually transition over to the Gundam wiki to see we can just kind of see what else we can kind of find over here. In terms of where the second V actually came from, so this is literally called, just from the Mobile Suit Victory Gundam Nova over here. So this is actually piloted by the original main protagonist. So I don't know, they will go for, let's say, like a main protagonist build right here, but this is piloted by Iso Urin over here. So this guy over here, he pilots the Victory Gundam as well as the Victory 2. And then if you guys Victory 2 turns into the Assault Buster, and then what is the other one? Yeah, so we had let me just click on this one real quick just for a refresher. It turns into, does it even say right here? It should, right? It turns into the Assault form and then the Buster form. Okay, there you go. But in terms of this victory or second victory over here, so this is literally more or less like a slight upgrade to the existing Victory Gundam. This one does have a little bit of a higher defensive capability due to the Monosky shield. I think it's that one right there, that one shield right over here. So I don't know why that shield looks like an incomplete version of the one you can see in the Victory 2. So so it's gonna reside right on that slot right there. So as well, it's gonna have a long range offensive power. Okay, because of that mega beam cannon that is gonna be attached right over there. So this right here is more or less like a shorter version than the one we have seen in game already. But it does have its own downsides of not having like a good, let's say, high of mobility, I guess, because of the extra weight and all that. But they did also added like a new propulsion system, I guess. But you can definitely that system right there can get over like can get burned real quick because of, like just burning a lot of energies and all that. But that is literally what we're gonna be getting. In terms of armor, we can expect head Vulcan. Like if they were to give us like a head Vulcan, please don't do that. Like that's probably the last thing I want to see from a unit right here of this caliber over here. Like this, keep this in mind. This is gonna be like a Christmas type banner. So I don't want them to be throwing like a head Vulcan out of nowhere. So beam saber, beam rifle, beam pistol over here, okay, and then like a multi launcher over here. Beam shield, that is something we're not getting. Okay, like if you look at it from the banner image over here. Let me click on the Gundam Breaker mobile right here. You guys can definitely see that it is actually holding a shield. Where's the image right here? There you go. Look at that. So there's a shield right there, but we're not actually getting it as a shield treatment. So that's quite surprised. So just looking at from this banner image over here, I would like I want to say half and half. This is more or less. I want to say maybe 60% chance this one is gonna turn into like another melee unit. Just because it's holding a beam saber already. That's like that giveaway already. Like whenever they make those poses that's seemingly like a melee type unit, they tend to be. And then if the pose is more or less like resembling to like a shooting based unit, it kind of tends to be. This one can more or less be like a dual type build as well, just because of the armament that is provided. So we'll definitely see. But if this is gonna be like a dual type unit, I'm not gonna expect too much out of this just because I feel like dual type unit just don't really perform as well. But if you talk about like a dual type unit, this one does potentially have, access to protect, maybe high firepower, and maybe I don't know what could the lots of be maybe Gundam type for say. But yeah. But in terms of what else we can kind of spot from this over here, one thing I definitely want this guy to have, just looking at some image down below, is this one over here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Is it not this one? Excuse me. The one that definitely intrigued me the most is definitely going to be this one over here. Whenever we get like these victory type unit over here, I always like the fact that they have these kind of effect wings over here. So if they are gonna make some pretty cool custom EXQ, please give us the effect to have like that pink effects over here whenever we have a unit in like an awakening stage, just like the one we have from the Phantom Gundam. Because if you guys do know, the Phantom Gundam, that does actually kind of more or less resembling to the Victory 2 backpack over here. So I do hope that we can get like a treatment like that. That would be like probably one of the top contender to be like a aesthetic backpack, if you will. So that is definitely something I do hope they can kind of implement into this over here. But yeah, pretty much that is going to be pretty much it in terms of this unit over here. This is definitely, to me personally, since I never really know there's this unit right here, so in terms of like my hype for this unit, this significantly reduces if it was more or less like a unit I like for say, or some unit I know. You guys can definitely let me know, how do you guys feel about this unit being our Christmas hype banner for say over here, or do you guys think they would drop us some hype stuff later on? But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it. So next week is going to be the final week for this year, and they are going to be presumably going to be dropping another Sokai banner. This week was supposed to be a standard week, but it's going to be Christmas, so that's why they are rushing out like a Christmas type banner. But next week is going to be our usual Sokai week banner. And Sokai week banner for the last week of the year should be something pretty like extremely hype. It should be something highly anticipated, just like last year. Last year we had the combination of Barbados Lopez Rex as well as the Kamars Radar. Those two last year around time was probably like the most hype banner to be released, I would have to say. But we'll see what happens next week. This unit right here, in terms of the second victory, definitely does not spark the same interest as I would have for like any other unit, I would say. But we'll definitely see how it actually performs in game and all that. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it, and then I'll catch you guys out on the next one.